As the first weekend of autumn in the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
What up, man?
What's going on, bro? So it's
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Snap comes at 1. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience. It's early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time.
Yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. Throwing now is Rodgers. He sets the fire deep. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Crowder now to return. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. First and 10. Hogan off to Geis on the screen. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
You know the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
But you're going to tell me, good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to whichever side or even in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your...
And it's intercepted. The first NFL pick for Jair Alexander. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And Brandon, the passing game for both of these teams is going to be affected as the game goes along. It's not looking like the rain's going to let up anytime soon. So that might mean a few more wobbly passes and wide receiver slips. And this one winds up getting intercepted.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 16. A first carry here for Ty Montgomery. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in what you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week. You must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them with short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that's incomplete.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin.
I got a Q, so just wait till letting it get off. Man, they gonna hit that name.
You said didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive.
I think I got Q. Steelers.
Defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
The first carry for the rookie, it's Darius Geis. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Normally that's not the down and distance that you call a draw play. You're usually wanting to wait to 2nd or 3rd down with a definite passing situation before that play is dialed up.
Mallet now. This one complete to Jordan Reed. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, this is Geis. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take on extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Here's Mallet. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
No, you can't change. You just got to upgrade.
The route runner shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Redskins with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kenny Clark able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. So now on 4th down, the Redskins will hand things over to their kicker, Dustin Hopkins. And that is no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So they'll come away with nothing here. A disappointing result even on a day like this.
And as a kicker in the rain, you've got to slow things down a little bit. Give your holder an extra half-second to make sure everything's secure. And here, he might have rushed this one a little, and it winds up no good.
And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. Tackle made there by Zach Brown.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Hey, take 26. Hey, let's go. Come on.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Packers in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 9 to start.
Who LT playing?
Out.
Oh, LT playing. I thought you said Lito.
Rodgers now to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position.
Who responded?
Able to affect the play.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Well, let's face it, we've been there, we've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now?
Who you play?
Start over again and grind it out.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Oh, that nigga got tired with it, right?
Get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Detroit! Detroit!
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th. 3rd down, he tried to stay in bounds, did all he could. He caught it, but was led a little bit too far.
Yeah, and that's always difficult, isn't it? Because you know half of your body is trying to stay behind while the other half is reaching out, trying to catch the football. The top half worked. It was the bottom half that was in question.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the Pack up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Always got some breathing room. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, 20, 10. Touchdown, Packers. Ty Montgomery, 76 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Well called, well blocked, and then he just made a great play. That was an athlete going a long way.
Yeah, how about the suddenness, too? Just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
That's fielded in the end zone. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
And getting this just shy of midfield. They spotted at the 49. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, Hogan.
Yep.
His throw is incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target. And now it's second down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw there.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and he gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. We'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Somebody's play class. I think they're a little conservative. Well, you know me, because it's easy to set up in this booth, right?
That nigga ass.
And they think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and set them down.
Here's Tressway now. On for his second punt. He'd take a repeat of his first. Taking it about the 16. Just 34 yards on the
I ain't mad at all.
return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck.
Packers get set to go.
Knicks, hey man, most niggas' greatness don't last long.
On the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description, because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air.
Yeah. Nah, man, gotta let him do it, man.
Big time, John.
Hold.
Now they're coming back out. Now they've established this run game. The play-action pass could very well be open.
Yeah, we gotta let him do that shit. You want everybody to wake up and want to play the game. Well, hopefully he had the same enthusiasm when he started getting his ass whooped. That's all I'm saying.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay, because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Now Rodgers to throw on third down. Dancing to his left. Zach Brown. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him on the year.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
And from down in Miami, an update. The Dolphins have jumped out to an early lead in their ball game. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. On play action, they'll throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
You don't have to win the 40-yard dash to still have good mobility. How about him getting outside of the pocket, throwing out the run, and picking up a first down?
And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. Mike Daniels makes the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense, because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Jordan Reed has it. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Yeah, right here.
And a nice gain of 21 yards. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to FedEx Field following this short break. Back to the ground game now with Geis. Room here to run. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. First down now, but that clock rolling. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Redskins are an extra point away from tying this thing up. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Gets past one man. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
He just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Being chased out left. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown him a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after him. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. On 3rd down, Rodgers. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Now it's Crowder. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Redskins offense now, they get set to take over here. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. A big play there just before halftime. 57 yards. Nothing conservative about that play call. You said earlier in the quarter you wanted to see them open things up, maybe take some shots downfield. There you go.
Yeah, and that one was successful. But even if they're not successful, when you take those shots downfield, they've got to back off a little bit, loosen up a little bit on defense, and give you a little bit more room if you want to run the football.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to strike for 6. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7. Here's Hopkins now out to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And now running right through it.
Similar to golf, you never want to count a score before it actually happens, but you have to figure. They thought they were going to get 6 on that play. Great effort to keep them out of the end zone, but a big-time return.
A first red zone opportunity now for the Packers. They're looking at a 1st and goal from about the 9. Here's Rodgers to throw. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Now Rodgers throwing on 2nd down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Packers on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. So instead of forcing the field goal, it'll be 1st and goal.
Yeah, the force was trying to make something happen that just didn't need to, right? I mean, plays happen, let it go. It's over. Instead, he creates a penalty.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And that is no good. He pulled it just a bit, just a wee bit wide left. So we've reached halftime here in D.C. in our nation's capital with a home team, the Redskins, on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, that'll be taken in the end zone. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And here come the Redskins now. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 63 yards receiving for him now, and that last catch good enough for a 1st down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. This is fielded inside the 5. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They were able to get the stop defensively, and now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because
tell me.
that's exactly what they turned it on. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker board?
Yeah, those two.
Yep. He gonna play the same again this year, run around with his damn quarterback like an a-hole until you get hurt.
Here we go. Brand 38. Brand 38.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Don't forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he's able to hold on to the football.
To throw is Rodgers on 3rd down. And Adams has it complete. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
Go ahead, let's go, come on. That's fine, 58.
Now Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this will be caught at the 30. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 51 yards. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
On 2nd down, here's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
Nice job there defensively. A great time to dial up a blitz.
And give him credit under center instead of throwing it away. Actually a pretty good job of getting past the line of scrimmage, not losing yardage. The Packers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile.
Hey, check 26. Jeff, down low.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long.
Hey, check 26. That's fine now.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Detroit! Watch it now, Barney!
Throwing on 1st down. Hogan is going to float this one deep right side. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, Hogan. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Packer offense now ready to get back on the field. They had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And never good on a pass.
It's funny I did the Wildcat, threw that bitch to Aaron Rodgers. They got lit up.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good.
Let me goddamn go get the ball.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, they haven't had a whole lot of success in the passing game here. Now, in the second half, he's thinking, I guess maybe just take a shot deep.
I think you're right. Almost looking for a bailout, isn't he? Can my receiver go up and make a big play for me? Can I create a penalty downfield, maybe pick up an interference call and get that yardage downfield?
Oh, no, you keep running. Freaking homeboy only got like 60-something carries. He's going to be fumbling with that
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
This is fielded at the 7. Back now at FedEx Field, as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. They start on the ground with Geis, and he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie corner, Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that you spotlighted the athleticism because you and I both know the best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. So out now come the Redskins. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll try and burn some clock with Geis.
They've got the advantage. They've got the football. But they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bag, used to say, Don't
Pretty
go
crazy. What's going on?
when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too
Not
fast.
playing these league
You really
games.
want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without
Yeah.
speech. Looking to throw on second down. Hogan completes it right side to Dodson.
Nah, yeah, nah.
Yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 4.
I don't really like the Madden, dog.
Now that was well defended, and as a quarterback, what you're
They gotta
taught when you
pat,
see
they
a
gotta
wide
pat some
receiver
shit,
screen,
man.
either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're gonna have to fight your way
Fuck,
through
no.
some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
They'll set up a throw. He finds his target. It's Crowder.
Well, it ain't about that, man. They give the cornerbacks more power over the passing guy. Shit. It ain't like that in real life. Like the cornerbacks, they attack the ball more than the receivers.
Here's first and 10.
You just got a few bugs, but that shit gonna happen.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the catch, it's Crowder.
Yeah, then the fucking damn block shit overpowered on this bitch too. I still doing pretty good.
Good for 4.
I don't like that you gotta work hard for the damn running game.
Completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mallet now. He'll go over the middle to Reed, complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
The who? Oh yeah, got the boy DJ Moore, a receiver.
Here's Mallet. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Mike Daniels able to drop him for a loss of 4. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field, down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. If you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation.
Motherfucker gonna play. Not really.
They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Nah, just bullshit.
One of the bigger plays
Nah,
in the game,
man, just plays, bro. Did the game that I did lose, man, I had motherfuckers burnt. And then, hold up. Pick, yeah, let go. That's how you pick that shit. But you'll have motherfuckers burnt, and then, they'll miss that when they put their hands up on the deep ball. I mean, butt naked wide open, bro. And they want to put their hands up on the deep ball, man. But they won't let you rat catch it.
Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here?
Yeah, man, it's a few little bugs on here, man. EA need to fix.
Let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget
Still trying to get a lead?
And they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right?
Nah, bro. I ain't even starting the league till the first big patch come out, man, with fixing these bugs.
For rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
No, I'm in a league, but I'm not starting my own league until the first patch come out. So the first patch got to come out, man. Then they got to knock that shit down, because when you go through preseason, man, you have to cut like 22 people, man. I'd rather them just go ahead and cut add the good people and cut the bums.
And they'll probably help them a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let them get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
They go play action here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose.
They can be so ass. running the same play and shit.
Being able to play his own defense.
This dude I'm playing against in this league, this dude literally ran 5 plays the whole game.
Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Geis with a carry on second down. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Then the fucking what about to say? What about to fucking say? Man, they run the same shit, got down over and over.
See what transpires.
And then the shit worked.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. They'll look to throw. That'll be caught right side by Reed.
Same play, bro. They got the screen, he got the out with the post and the out on the other side, and at the end, he got the fucking, what is it, not a dive, but the shit to the fucking running back. That's all the nigga doing. Shit blowing me though.
Chewing up big yardage, another nice game there. This one goes for 20. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Well, shit, this year, they actually let the motherfucker go for the play fakes and shit. Oh, you get pancake.
He's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Geis, he'll try to run it. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd.
Some decisions you got to make.
Well, they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll get it up the middle.
So what I don't get is whatever.
In the final minute of the 4th.
Wow. I know it's a never say never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you?
Man.
So the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the left.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
What I've been looking at, stat-wise, when we upgrading or what?
They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
Oh man, you gotta be a fucking run blocker, a mauler. Yeah, that shit gonna be tough though, man. This game.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
Yeah, that's good. You can work with that.
About ready to take possession here. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge
shit, put him in your practice squad. You in the league? Yeah, put him in your practice squad if he rookie or 1-year player.
Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Back to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
He can run for it, and he will. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Niggas be so assed up.
He's back to throw. And he's got room. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. Into the Redskins have it, they do.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had fun getting dirty out there. They love the slop.
Did you trust the forecast ahead of time? Or are you one of those guys
I'm a little
skeptical about it, or did you trust it?
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay, let's try.
Yeah, and that's why I'm glad you took my advice. Got your notes laminated, because, you know, open-air booth, that rain can affect us as well, although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way, how impressive is it that you travel with a laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable laminator.
The things that you learn.
Golly, wise beyond his years. So for Washington, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Packers, they'll fall to 1-2. And they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills.
I just lost by 1 point. Some bullshit. That field goal shit dumb too. They took their meter off. So in some franchises you can't you basically can't see the line. Not the meter but the green line. The line of shit up for you. Yeah, that's, yeah. In franchise? Yeah, that shit on all Madden. Like when you play with it on all Madden, yeah, that shit won't work. But if you just playing franchise, then yeah, that shit won't work. Man, you gotta feel that shit. Like, I guess when you roll that shit to the left or right, that shit vibrate when you get close. Or some shit like that, man. You gotta just practice that shit. That shit be some bullshit. I'm gonna go to the practice, man. You gotta actually practice that shit this year. Oh nah, man, nah, you crazy shit. Nah, I ain't, man, bro. I ain't even tripping about this game like right now because of the patch, and I know what they gonna patch, man. Like they ain't gonna switch the damn. They gonna make the receivers a little bit better because some of the balls supposed to be 50-50 balls, but shit, that shit more like fucking 80-20, man. 80 that got the cornerback getting that shit. Yeah. Yeah, man, started practicing. We got weigh-ins tomorrow. Fucking man, my fucking star offensive lineman and star defensive lineman. Fucking dad don't want to fucking let the motherfucker quit and went to the old team, bro. Shit pissed me off. Cause his uncle, cause his uncle, he from Chattanooga, but he moved him out to the city that I'm in. So since he moved up, his uncle coach him. You know what I mean? His uncle was his coach last year, but since they moved to Cleveland, they were saying they were gonna have like ride issues. So, but his uncle was like, "Oh, we'll get you to practice and back and stuff like that." And I'm like, "Damn, bro." But I mean, them motherfucker marked the 5'6" and 6 year olds. He what, like about 4'3" height and about 109 pounds. Talk about fucking beast. Yeah.